Hello and welcome. My name is Eduardo Emris and I'm the founder of Tappilini. And today it's my first transmission that I do in English in a very, very long time. And I wanted to focus on a very specific issue about the moment when sometimes we think about taking our own lives, when we feel that there is no hope out there, and more importantly, that we cannot control what's happening within us. This is something that feels very close to me because I've been there. The reason why Tappilini exists today is because there was a point in my life when I was in very deep trouble emotionally, in the body. I was very sick. I was feeling extremely vulnerable, extremely in pain at all levels, not only physical pain but emotional pain, even spiritual pain. I was feeling like there was no purpose. I didn't feel that sensation of belonging. So I know what it feels. And today I wanted to start my English transmissions once again with this very unique and powerful topic. So, if you are someone who has felt this need to end everything, uh, first, thank you for still being here. Thank you for giving yourself the benefit of the doubt, giving this life the benefit of the doubt, and thank you for waking up one more day and give it a try. And I hope that if you find this video across the ocean of other videos in this internet, I hope that it serves the purpose. And I invite you to get in touch with me, to send me a message, to comment on the section below, uh, and see what all this is about. I want to present to you Tappilini. Tappilini, it's a very funny word because it sounds like spaghettini or fusolini. It sounds quite Italian, but it's not Italian. Actually, Tappilini, it's made of two words, of tapping, which connects or refers to the tapping technique. I don't know if you have ever heard of the tapping technique. It's a massively beautiful technique that works by simply tapping any part of, well, not any part of your body. I mean, some specific parts of your body. You tap, 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 and what happens when you tap those very specific points? You are simulating your nervous system, but in the positive way. What this tapping does, it disrupts the fight, flight, and freeze response of the nervous system. That response that wants us to kill ourselves, that response that says, run, escape, there is nothing here for you, just go. That kind of response is the one that gets stimulated positively with this technique. And it works amazingly, especially um, with very intense emotional crisis like PTSD, like anxiety. It works directly with our emotions from in the deepest of ways. And there is a lot of science behind it. And if you feel like curious and it's the first time that you're hearing about the tapping technique, it's also called EFT, emotional freedom technique. I mean, just the title says it all. So I invite you to Google it. I invite you to, or to send me a message and say, I want to know more about this tapping technique. Well, and I will come to you and say, well, let me tell you all that I know about this tapping technique. And you will be like, oh my God, this is so cool. And I will be like, I know, I know. Anyway, Tappilini. So we have the tapping technique, which is amazing and so simple. I mean, come on, hello. And it cannot be any more simple. You can do it in bed as you are covered with your only in your duvet, under your duvet, or you can do it inside the closet, or you can do it when you're traveling on the bus. You can do it anywhere. I've done it everywhere where I find sometimes that I feel overwhelmed, when I feel like is there's too many people around, when I feel that my emotions are overflowing. I have this situation that crowds makes me want to run away. So whenever I feel like the crowds are closing down on me, I breathe and I tap. Sometimes in ways that I don't let people know that I'm doing it. I not because I'm hiding it, but because I want to keep my privacy. I want to maintain my anonymity. And if you start tapping in the middle of the in the, I don't know, inside a bus, well, people can look at you, and I don't want anybody to look at me sometimes. So I keep it very not hidden, I will say private, and you can do it too. So that's the tapping. Now the ini lidi in Kundalini, in Tappilini, it's about Kundalini. I don't know if you have heard of Kundalini yoga or the Kundalini energy. Let me write it here just in case nobody has heard uh, of this word, Kundalini. 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 Am I writing it properly? I think I did. Kundalini. And Kundalini is an energy that runs through our spine. And mystically, I mean, it works a lot with Kundalini yoga. And this word invites the consciousness, or invites the mind to think about the greatness of who we are and what are we doing here. It's all about consciousness. So in Kundalini yoga, you work in waking up your own consciousness. Now, what does waking up your own consciousness mean? It means about you knowing who you are and what the F you are doing here. So you say, well, I am the son of somebody, and I am, I don't know, breathing on this planet. Well, yes, but guess what? You have a purpose. You can choose to believe that, or you can choose not to believe that. I definitely choose to believe that there is a purpose and a reason for everything, because then you can start making sense. Because otherwise, just random situations, it just feels very, very out of control. And out of control was what put me in a suicidal watch at some point in my life. And I needed to make sense. No, it's not just people's faults. It's not just that bad things happen to good people. It's not just that there was an accident. There is not just that there is ugly or evil people in this world that wants to harm other people. It's not just about that. I believe that there is a purpose. That if we have the courage and the commitment and determination to find, we will find answers. And what sometimes feel like just injustice from the universe, like it made you suffer for no reason whatsoever, once you pass the original pain, and you begin to heal, and you begin to want to have different answers than the ones that you have, and you start questioning why, what for, and how can I use my pain to get stronger? How can I use my incoherence and confusion to have coherence and clarity? How can I turn the tables from not knowing to knowing? How can I begin to change my experience and become wiser? That, that kind of, whoa, it's Kundalini. That is what Kundalini yoga does. That's what practicing Kundalini yoga does to you. And that's why in this practice, we use a Kundalini mantra called the Miracle Mantra of Guru Ramdas. It just sounds really, really cool. I didn't put that name, honestly. But if I had been at the moment when this mantra was created, I would definitely have voted for yes, call this mantra the Miracle Mantra of Guru Ramdas, because definitely it's quite miraculous what what we can achieve with it. Now, let me tell you about this miracle thing. Miracle is not about, oh God, let me walk on water, or let me turn all my water into wine. That would be a miracle. Or let me turn, I don't know, make impossible possible. What this miracle is about you beginning to realize that you already have a lot of miracles around you and within yourself, that you are in itself a miracle. And realizing that, knowing that you are godlike, knowing that you have that miracle power to become, to do, to achieve, to change, to do whatever you want and have whatever you want, that is miraculous. And I know that when we are in darkness, we cannot see that. But if anything, I'm here to be an example of, something, actually, we can do it. We can come out of our own trauma, and begin to see a very different perspective of ourselves, of our lives, of our own pain. We can actually achieve self-forgiveness and forgiveness to those who have hurt us. I know it feels like an impossible task, but if you detach from the pain, if we detach from the abuse, if we detach from the stories that we create in our own minds and we have recreated over and over and over and over the years, if we can detach from those stories and be emotionally free from those stories, believe me, when you start looking at the same situation without the emotional attachment, you see it very differently. Very differently. When you start seeing where all that pain and all that abuse came from, you begin to feel different. Sometimes you can even empathize. You can even feel empathic and connect and feel sorry for those who have hurt you. And you can feel the need to forgive others and forgive yourself. It doesn't happen. I mean, it didn't happen to me from one day to the next one. No, it was a process. It was a process and it took me time. But the thing is, from the moment you begin to take action in a different direction from the normal action that we have normally taken, which is I'm so sad. I am so in pain, and I have nothing for me here, and there's nothing I can do to make me feel better. Even if, I mean, that is the normal course of action that I took for years, honestly, for years, until there was like, come on, there must be something. And there was someone, actually, my mother, who kept saying, "Do your meditation, do your meditation. At least do 3 minutes of deep breathing." And I was like, "No, I'm too miserable. I'm way too miserable to breathe." But there were points when there was nothing else I could do. I had tried to get drunk. I had tried to kill myself. I had tried to just be miserable, to eat my way out. I tried everything, everything you can possibly imagine. I've tried it, and I was still miserable. And there was no way out because I was still here. I was still waking up every morning, and I was still like, okay, if this fucking game is not going to end, I need to do something because I am definitely not playing this game with these rules all the time because it's not fun. I need to start doing something. And I kept hearing my mom, "Do your 3 minute meditation, do your 3 minute meditation. At least breathe deep, breathe deep, breathe deep, breathe deep." And one day I said, you know something, woman, let me do it. And I tried it. And I was like, oh my God, I feel the peace. And it probably was the first time that I felt that, oh my God. And it went from feeling totally like shit into, oh my God, it's actually quite cool. and and then I went a little bit deeper, and I had very mystic experience. And then I joined my first yoga retreat, and it was like, whoa, this is where I am. This is where I belong. But obviously, the negative thinking and the negative beliefs kept coming back and kept recurring. So I realized, okay, this is not a pill. This is not something that somebody gives you and you take a pill and you forget about it and you don't think about the pain anymore. No, this is about making sure that you are determined to make your new life happen. And through determination and through self love and understanding, that's very, very important for me, at least, to know the whys and to know the what force. Very important. Somebody comes and tells me, "Oh, you have to do this because having a job is your purpose in this life, and you have to make a lot of money, and you have to be very happy and fuck like a rabbit." Like, excuse me, no, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. that that is not making me happy, and it's definitely not even attracting me to even try. No, 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 no. You know something? I have to find my own answers. I have to find my own reasons. I realized that healing myself was the purpose of why I came to this life. I needed to know how to heal myself, how to control my mind, how to control my emotions, and have this uh, alignment between mind, body, and spirit, and understand what the fuck was spirit. What is spirit? What is spirituality? And connect all these energies together. And for that, I needed to go through the darkness, the darkest darkness that I have ever imagined to have ever existed, which is the moment when you want to kill yourself. I don't think there is other darkness as dark as that. I mean, we can call it pain, we can call diseases, but if you know about the desire to kill yourself, you know what darkness is all about. So, and when you are in that point, you need to know that there is a lot more than just the darkness that you're experiencing. And you need to know what is the purpose of darkness, because obviously there must be a purpose in darkness, for it's all around us. Otherwise, I mean, we probably would have blue or purple. But it's when darkness is dark, it's dark. I mean, you just have to open your eyes in the middle of the night, and you will see that there is tiny specks of light surrounded by massive darkness. Darkness has a purpose, and it's not just bad and evil, but for us to for us to come to the understanding and the awareness of the greater picture about our own pain and our own darkness, we have to be able to step out of it. So if you can give it a try, at least to the belief that it may not be right now, right in front of you, but it might be possible. It might be possible that at some point, somehow, however you're feeling right now, however dark and in pain you feel right now, maybe there is a chance for you to find your own solutions and your own healing and your own light, whatever that light means to you, which could translate into happiness, into the desire to be alive, into the desire to share your experience and say, you know something, one day you will be able to say, I come from that darkness. I know how it feels. And I know that if you are feeling something similar, I want you to know that I understand you. And I can just stand here by your side and tell you what I've done, so you can maybe give it a try and have some similar effect on you and your life, which is the only thing that now my life it's all about. Be able to share how I came from the deepest hell and darkness to something resembling a good happy life. Like, so that is massive, massive. So that is what Kundalini is, that understanding. That's what Kundalini is like. If you Google Kundalini, it will tell you there is like a two energy serpents that run through your spine that begin to wake up all your chakras. I don't know if you know what chakras are, but chakras are like energy centers that connects very specifically with certain energies in your body, like, for example, survival, say, desire, willpower, love, emotions, communication, vision, your connection with something greater, and all these different energies that obviously have their own polarity, the negative and the positive. And knowing how all these energies awaken in your body is the way you get to know who you are and what you're doing here. So that's what Kundalini is. So when you put the two together, when you put EFT tapping and Kundalini, it's like they fuse together and they create this beautiful, beautiful self-healing therapy that requires nothing but the mantra and the tapping. That's all you need. Obviously, you need to breathe deep. Because what the mantra? The mantra, here comes Guru Guru Vahe Guru Guru Ramdas Guru. You heard the Ramdas Guru? Good. Guru Guru Vahe Guru Guru Ramdas Guru. Okay, let's get closer. Guru Guru Vahe Guru Guru Ram Das Guru. Okay, one more time. Guru Guru Vahe Guru Guru Ram Das Guru. Guru Guru Vaheguru, Guru Ramdas Guru. Guru Guru, Vaheguru, Guru Ramdas Guru. Guru Guru, Vaheguru, Guru Ramdas Guru. Guru Guru, Vaheguru, Guru Ramdas Guru. This mantra, as I've said before, it's called a miracle mantra. It's the one that turns wisdom, experience into wisdom, darkness into light, not knowing into knowing. So that's why it's so important. If you want to know more about mantras, Google one, or two, send me a message, please, 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 please. Because it's mantras are like magic words. When you say abracadabra, you expect something to open. Why? Because it's a stories and we heard about it and it just feels really cool. But there is a story behind those intentions. When you say Guru Guru Vahe Guru Guru Ramdas Guru, you are saying to the universe, you're saying to yourself, you're saying to your mind, I am ready to know something I didn't know. And I am open to the many possibilities of that question, or the many answers that that question can bring. That's all it means. Guru Guru, Vahe Guru, Guru Ramdas Guru. But if you thought, oh my God, that is so easy. I can repeat Guru Guru, Vahe Guru, Guru Ramdas Guru all my life because that is so easy. I'm going to become so wise. I'm going to be so amazingly intelligent just by repeating this mantra. Yes, but I'm going to make it more difficult because for Tappilini, we repeat Guru Guru, Vahe Guru, Guru Ramdas Guru 5 times in one breath. Why? Because we need to activate your breathing. And 2, we have to slow down your thinking process. So when we begin to say Guru Guru Vahe Guru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 5 times in one breath, we slow down. You slow down your breathing and you slow down your thinking and you slow down absolutely everything that is going on within yourself. Your heart rate slows down. If your heart rate slows down, your mental processes slow down. The blood running through your body slows down, and every process happening in your body, guess what? Slows down. Exactly. It slows down. So it's time for you to slow down. That's why we repeat the mantra 5 times. Guru Guru Vahe Guru Guru Ramdas Guru. 5 times in one breath. And then we repeat the cycle 108 times. This will give us a break or meditation, a therapy, a technique that lasts approximately 25 minutes, more or less. Give it a try. So I'm gonna do it now with you. What time is it? Half an hour. I mean, I'm amazing. I love it. I love the way I can, without thinking about it, time myself. So this will be about half an hour presentation, and then we go straight into the practice. Now, for the practice, I tune in. I tune in using a Kundalini mantra. You don't have to do this, especially if this is the first time that you are doing this. Don't even think about doing this because it will be too much, too confusing, and you don't need it. However, If you have practiced yoga before, you will remember or know that sometimes some people do like that would be another very nice way and beautiful way to tune in, because I come from the Kundalini yoga teachings. I'm a Kundalini teacher. Obviously, I tune in using the Kundalini uh, tuning in mantra, and it's Om Namo Gurudev Namo. I repeat that 3 times, and it's simply to change the energy of everything and begin to focus on the mystical process that is about to happen. Okay, so for that, if you want to join me, we're going to rub our palms together. Take a deep breath through your nose into your stomach. Exhale, bring your palms together into prayer position, shoulders back, elongate your neck, tuck in your chin slightly. Exhale. One more time, breathe in deep. Breathe out. Relax the muscles of your face. One more time, breathe in to start. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. One more time. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. One more time. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhale deep and hold. Exhale, relax the posture. Very quickly, I'm going to give you the tapping points. First, we start with the karate point, which is that place here, the soft bit in the palm of the hand here, and we do it 3 times. And then the cycle starts at the top of the head, the beginning of the eyebrows, so it's not the center, it's at the beginning of the eyebrows, then the side of the eye, under your eye, upper lip, chin, collarbone, heart, under your arm, and then we switch hands with the other to do the cycle with the other hand. Okay? And then we repeat constantly 108 times. Don't worry, we have an audio that I'm going to put now that you can download for free, 100% free, from the website www.tappilini.com. And you can download this audio from the website. And if you have any problems, just let me know and I'll send it to you. Okay? Thank you. Oh, I just got paid. Yay! Okay. What am I doing? What am I doing? Oh, I'm doing the mantra. Yes. So I got excited that I got paid. Yay! I completely lost track. Okay, there we go. So we start with the karate point. Oh, mantra. Breathe deep. Guru 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 Vahe Guru Guru Ramdas 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 Guru. Just do as much as you can. Guru Guru Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru. If you want to do only the tapping, do only the tapping. Guru Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru. Or give your best to the mantra. Guru Guru Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru. Eyebrows. Guru Guru Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru. Guru Guru Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru. Guru Guru Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru. Lip. Guru Guru Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru. Guru Guru Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru. Guru Guru Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru. Heart. Guru Guru Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru. Under your arm. Guru Guru Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru. Chain. Guru Guru Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru. Eyebrows. Guru Guru Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru. Side of the eye. Guru Guru Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru. Under your eye. Guru Guru Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru. Lip. Guru Guru Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru. Chin. Guru Guru Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru. Collarbone. Guru Guru Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru. Heart. Guru Guru Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru. Under your arm. Guru Guru Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru. Change. Guru Guru Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru. Eyebrows. Guru Guru Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru. Guru Guru Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru. Cheekbone. Guru Guru Vahe Guru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Lift Guru Guru Vahe Guru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Chin Guru Guru Vahe Guru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Collarbone Guru Guru Vahe Guru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Chest Guru Guru Vahe Guru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 under your arm Guru Guru Vahe Guru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 change Guru Guru Vahe Guru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vahe Guru Guru Ramdas 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 Guru Guru Vahe Guru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Guru Vahe Guru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Guru Vahe Guru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Guru Vahe Guru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Guru Vahe Guru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Guru Vahe Guru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Guru Vahe Guru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Guru Vahe Guru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Guru Vahe Guru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Guru Vahe Guru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Guru Vahe Guru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Guru Vahe Guru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Guru Vahe Guru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Guru Vahe Guru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Guru Vahe Guru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Guru Vahe Guru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Guru Vahe Guru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Guru Vahe Guru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Guru Vahe Guru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Guru Vahe Guru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Guru Vahe Guru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Guru Vahe Guru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Guru Vahe Guru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vahe Guru Guru Ramdas Guru. Inhale deep. Hold it. And relax. Yes. And slowly begin to move. Begin to look who's coming to say hello. Who's coming to say hello? Who's coming to say hello? Yes. Anyway, this is what Tappilini is. I hope that you enjoyed it. I will come out every Tuesday. Today is Tuesday. I still need to find the right time, but it will be around this time. Anyway, thank you so much. If you have any questions, please let me know on the comment section below. You can please visit the website www.tappilini.com. You can find the audio, and you can find a lot of information about the tapping technique and the Kundalini mantra. And that's it. I hope that you enjoyed this. I enjoyed this today. And I will see you next week. Same time. Same time-ish. Till next time. Satnam, namaste. Hasta la próxima. Thank you so much. And please stay alive.